And we're back with XD Gale of Darkness. Laughter, Gale of Darkness. I wonder what this P on the outside means. I don't really need to, but hello. Hi, did you want something here? The shopkeeper's out right now. He said something about having to go out to Dr. What was it now? Well, to that doctor's manor is where he went. He said his grandson Per will be back from repairing the rotating bridges, so I'm supposed to mind the shop until then. But I don't know where anything is or how to ring up a sale or anything. I have no clue what to do. I suppose it doesn't matter though, it's really quiet here. Getting awfully bored, really. If you'd like, how about you help me while some time away? I've got a tale to tell that you may find interesting. When I was younger, I sailed all the world's seas as a navigator. Our world is huge, and this huge blah 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 blah, Eevee blah blah blah, Eevee blah blah, 5 items. Oh, you say that you're raising an Eevee? What a fortuitous coincidence. That is my other name. Although I don't think it'll fit on Twitter. Maybe it will. This must have been meant to happen. Well, let me commemorate this occasion by giving you one of 5 items. There's no need to be shy about it. Go ahead, choose one. So, you can pick a water stone, a thunderstone, a fire stone, moon shard, or sun shard in order to evolve your Eevee, because they didn't discover that if there was a mossy rock or an ice-covered rock in the vicinity that it would also turn into things. There's no way to hang out with your Pokemon in this day and age, so couldn't really get an undiscovered type going. My favorite Eeveelution is Vaporeon. Let's pick the water stone. The Water Stone will make an Eevee evolve into Pokemon Vaporeon. It's easy to make your Eevee evolve with the Water Stone. All you have to do is use it. Let's take the Water Stone. Fine, you can have the Water Stone.
You're so lucky, big brother. Jovi wants something too.
No, you can't have one. Go into our items. Water Stone. Use it on Teddy or... Oh, it can't be used on a Shadow Pokemon. Well, what if we purify it? Then can we use the Water Stone on it? Might need to test that later. Anyway, use it on Eevee. What? Eevee is evolving. Congratulations, your Eevee evolved into Vaporeon. Although by all accounts it should be pronounced Vaporeon. So we have a water type now, although it doesn't know any water type moves yet. We can go over here. Hey, there's a guy over there. Hey! Hey, you good? What are you thinking about? I'm gonna come over to you. Looking straight out of Earthbound, this guy. Whew, that settles that. All fixed. You want to talk to me? Yeah, the part shop is ours. Huh? You need a machine part. Where's Grandpa? He's gone off to Dr. Kaminko's. Ah, when my grandpa gets excited over some mechanical thing, he's off like a shot. Never mind the shop or his grandson, me. I'll find the machine part you need. Can I get you to come to our shop? Man, Grandpa should be so lucky to have a caring grandson like me looking after him. I think he needs some time alone, so I'm not gonna go right to him. But I will go right over here. Huh? Ah, please subscribe. Hello. Hey, welcome, youngster. No words need to be spoken. No questions need to be asked. We shall battle, yes? Why'd you ask the question if... Okay, let's battle. But why the question, though? You didn't need to ask it. Casual guy Kyle, which you never see Kyle spelled with a C like that. We've got Tailo and Lediba. For those of you who watch my Coliseum Let's Play, you'd remember that I had a Ledian for most of the playthrough, in fact, all the way to the end. But wait a minute. About that Lediba is a Shadow Pokemon. So, how about we take out that Tailo first and foremost, and we have a new attack from Teddiursa here. Lick. Let's see what happens here. Chomp. Immediate. Shadow Blitz. I'd say this hurts, but most Shadow attacks are physical anyway. At least I think they are. So, Lediba having pretty poor physical attack, it's not going to do much. Blech. Ladybug is paralyzed and may be unable to move. So while it's paralyzed and has a little bit of HP off, how about we use a Pokeball? Ladybug should be caught by this because it has a very low a very high number for its catch rate. It didn't work. Okay. That's fine. Angie Vaporeon. Shadow Shed. I don't remember what that does. Let's do a tackle and... Nah. We'll weaken it again using a not very effective move. Just chip away at it for a little bit. See how this works. Woo! Critical hit scared me a little. Alright. Second attack, I guess, and then another ball. You can't use 2 balls in the same turn? What are you, crazy? Are you crazy even? Yep. Ta-da! Would you lose? No, sir! Too bad. Guess I lost that one. The machine you have on your arm is quite the get-up. The way the lights pulse and all, it's mighty impressive, whatever it is. I'm not even sad that you took my bug. Thought for a second that you'd taken my Pokemon. Hey, wait a minute. Where's my Ladybug? No! My pride and joy! Where'd it go? Did it fly off? Oh no! Kid, get back here! Have you seen my bug? What? Can't hear you. My Ladybug! I was gonna evolve that and then give it to the woman I love. Sorry, can't hear you. You're gonna have to come over here. But I'm trapped over here! So we have a Lighthouse. Oop. Is that on this side? Sure enough. Parla's Heal. Can I trap Jovi down there? Is there a way I can do that? Nope. She's not as easy to trap around corners as Rui was in Coliseum. Youngster, are you doing this for the exercise? No, I'm just trying to find free items that people left behind in random chests. Like this one, for example. Awakening. No, stay down there, Jovi. No, Jovi. Doop, 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 doop. Wait, there's a guy over there. Does he have a thing for us? I don't think he would, but let's see. When I look down from the top of the lighthouse, I get frightened as if I'm being sucked down. But that sensation of falling, it grows on you. Anyway, my new dream is to become a skydiver. It doesn't pay well. No music, just ambiance. It's very high up here.
See the island in the distance out at sea? It's always obscured by clouds.
Actually, I can't see it right now. Not just because of the cloud thing, but because it's not in my field of view and I can't rotate the camera, so hey. You there, you look like a trainer to me. Someone gave me a wickedly tough Pokemon. I'll test it out on you. Bodybuilder, Kylan. Zubat, and Poochyena. Now wait a minute, wickedly tough Pokemon? Do you mean that Shadow Poochyena? Let's do a tackle there and a blitz on Zubat. Okay, tackle's not gonna do a whole lot, which is good for the long run. Shadow Hold. I believe this prevents any Pokemon on the other team from escaping. You know, for being not very effective, it sure worked on my Shadow Pokemon. Regardless of if this lick paralyzes, I think we're in a good spot to try to catch this thing.
Bleh.
This Shadow Blitz will hurt a little bit more than if Lady Ba used it. Hold on. Just in case. And then Pocket Ball. Hey look, I can make a Pokeball appear. Check that out. It's cool, huh? Anyway, I'm gonna take your hyena now.
You're not allowed to have it. Give me that.
It's for research, I promise. Bro, you already did that. You done did that already. Good to see my Pokeball reserves are going out the window, because these high catch rate Pokemon are not getting caught. Got it. This Pokemon was too weak! I mean, it would probably help if you tried attacking with it more instead of using the same move twice. What's that all about? I joined that organization because they give me a strong Pokemon, something that's not like the usual ones. What was so tough about that? I was conned! Were you conned because I stole your Pokemon? Because that is definitely a con. Okay, Jovi, let me be in front. Get out of the way. Thanks. I think we haven't been to that house yet, so I probably should do something over there. I don't think there's actually anything for us here. Just a guy. There's an island far from the coast of Gateon port. It's surrounded by vicious ocean currents, however, so no one can go near. Of course, everyone around these parts knows better than to go near that island in the first place. Some evil guy lives there, or so I heard. Also, I'm always trapped here. The company is very nice. What was that sound? Aw, oh, dang it. I was gonna go get groceries today. Well, time to go for a swim. Look at this boat. It's a cool boat. You like that boat, sir? The sea's wide and it fathoms deep, so full of Pokemon it'll make you weep. What's up, kid? Were you captivated by my singing? How do you know I placed second at the Krabby Club's music contest? Yes, you did. Wait, what? Uh-huh, bet you did. I bet you did indeed. You know how to bring a smile to my face. What if I said no? Oh, you weren't? Let me guess. You came for a Pokemon battle, right? If you can beat me, you'll get something good. Kick in the face. Hup.
Whipsmer.
I don't believe, yep, neither of them are a Shadow Pokemon. So, let's just knock them out. Hup. Nice spin. Here I come. Blah. And you might be noticing that only Vaporeon is getting experience. Shadow Pokemon don't naturally gain experience in battles. They get awarded the experience they would have gotten once they become regular Pokemon again. But in the midst of battle, they do not. They always stay the same level until they get purified. Well, who would have thought it? Me lose to a kid like you. Now, if this was singing, I'd have you beat. But I promised I'll give you this, kid. Is this frustration? Oh, well. I see some frustration. No, it's attract. Makes it tough for the opposite gender to attack a target. I feel like there was something I was missing over here, but I can't fathom what that might be. Well, I'll keep exploring in the meantime. I remember there being a third trainer in Gateon Port who has a shadow Pokemon. It's not Emily or Acre, if you're wondering. And I don't think they're indoors, I'm just looking around. Hello. I decided to give up my life on the sea for life on dry land so I can raise this Oddish. One day I'll make it evolve into a Vileplume, or a Blossom would be great too. Whichever one I choose, I'll need a special item for the evolution to happen. Sir, is that your Pikachu?
Oh, what should I do? My son says he's gonna quit being a sailor and he's adamant about it. Ever since he got an Oddish a while back, it's consumed his life. From morning to night, it's Oddish this, Oddish that. I hate that Oddish. And it smells bad.
Sure, there are many hotheads around in these parts, but picking on kids like you is going too far. That guy that ran off, I don't remember seeing him around. Right, you talk about Varric, so whatever. Nothing here, but I could do with a heal before going into the Krabby Club. Do. Alright, thanks for the heals. And let's get going to the seafood restaurant, I guess. Are kids even allowed in here? Is there gonna be a risque display of... Yeah, it's pretty risque. I wanna be on stage too. Yeah! Singing, dancing, changing colors of the bowling pins. Yeah! Fun times. Manager, I request that you hire me. I'm making my debut today, I'm so nervous. I relish the thought of going on stage after the Magicians. They're the top act here, after all. Krabby Couple are sure calm, though. They're stage veterans, and it shows. The Krabby Couple.
Krabby.
Cookie. We're the veteran act of the Krabby Club. We've been here the longest. Our Pokemon Twosome act remains the world's best for all time. We certainly won't be upstaged by upstarts like Magicians on stage now.
Sound a little bitter that they might be upstaged. Waiter, your finest drink on the rocks. Usually if no ships come to the harbor, my business dries up, but thanks to Mr. Varric, business is booming. Every day the man treats everyone to free meals and drinks. That Mr. Varric is like a bottomless sack of money. Yeah, I'm just gonna go, yeah. Raid your wine cellar if you don't mind. Wine! Oh, it's Super Potion. That might be a little more healthy than what I was expecting. Bye, Jovi. Yeah, couldn't escape her. Hello. No, the kids from earlier.
Thank you, Mr. Coolman. Jovi thanks you for saving Jovi earlier.
Oh, was that all? I was merely putting a fool in his place. Don't worry about it. Mr. Varric tends to his many important business undertakings from Gateon Port. We do a lot of traveling from here. When we get some rare time off, we like to relax and unwind leisurely. I'll ask that you keep it quiet and refrain from disturbing us. Wow, okay. Just trying to say hi. Hi, how are you doing? See, this guy gets it. Let's have a look at that Vaporeon you're with. Seems to like you very much. Your Vaporeon seems to be very happy that it's with you. Thanks. That elderly gentleman with the entourage in the back? That would be Mr. Varric, and he must be quite the MVP. MVP? What am I doing? VIP, probably. He's been letting everyone in town feast on his money just because he'll be staying here for a while. Never trust a rich guy. For all you know, he could be the evil leader of an organization or something. Not specifically Varric, but... Well, if I am missing some guy with a shadow Pokemon around here, then that's my fault. Do I want to grab more Pokeballs? I think I'm fine for now. Because I think I've talked to everybody who looks suspicious. That kid probably wouldn't have a shadow Pokemon. That kid wouldn't either. Sorry, we were out. Machine part you said, right? Just gonna open the safe, and there's nothing in the safe. I better tell Grandpa. Here it is, here it is. This is it. Here you go. It's a rare item, that machine part. Took a while to get the order in. How's your director, Professor Crane, doing? Huh? The HQ Lab's director was abducted by some goons with shadow Pokemon. I've been through something like that before, but who would have thought it'd happen again? I have the lab directors found. I'll be rooting for you, so don't give up. Thanks. Your support means a lot. Now, if you could sign this form for some money getting thrown my way, I'd appreciate it. I mean, contributions to the Save Professor Crane Fund. I'll use that money to buy so many Pokeballs. Well, we got the machine part. Let's just get... I love that welcome sign, by the way. We got the machine part, so I guess let's go back to the HQ lab. And contemplate whether or not I actually did get all the Shadow Pokemon at Gateon Port. Oh, Michael, could you wait just 1 second? Found some more memos I wrote up with the director. I think you should have them, Michael. Thanks, I'll read them. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll read them. I'll read them. They'll give you basic information about Shadow Pokemon. I'd like you to read them over at least once. Where are you going? Lady! Lady, I got... Jovi, get out of the way. Thanks. Lady! I got these pieces of paper from Aiden. I can't read them. Also, I got a machine part. Welcome back, Michael. Was Jovi well behaved, Michael? We ran the errand like you wanted, Mommy. A bad guy tried to stop us, but a nice person helped us. Oh no, really? I'll get the details later. What about the machine part? The most important thing of this. Thank you. With this component, we can get down to the finishing touches on the Purify Chamber. We should take this down to the Purify Chamber on the ground floor now. Oh, Jovi will take it to the ground floor. That's where the Purify Chamber is. Later! Michael, how's your Shadow Pokemon doing? Purification progresses if a Shadow Pokemon spends time together with its trainer. Has the heart gauge fallen to 0? No, actually. Oh, but by the time the Purify Chamber is completed, the heart gauge should be down to 0. If the heart gauge has fallen to 0, that Shadow Pokemon is ready to open its heart. But that alone isn't enough. To complete the process, the Pokemon needs to go through a purification ceremony. It's basically a ritual for it to return to its natural state. If the Purify Chamber were ready, it could go through the ceremony there, but it looks like we'll need a little more time to get it finished. Because of that, I think your Shadow Pokemon should go through the purification ceremony using a different process. There's a village called Agate. In the village there is a relic stone which has the power to restore Shadow Pokemon to their natural state. It worries me a lot to send you to such a far-off place by yourself, dear, but I also think it's something that only you can do. Also, I'm sure you're tired of having Jovi tag along. Will you go to Agate Village? You know, Michael, I'm so proud of how you're becoming more and more dependable. If only your mother could see you now. Agate is southeast from here, but it's not very close. Go meet a man named Eagan there. The relic stone, which is used for the purification ceremony, is under the care of a man named Eagan. I'll get in touch with him so he knows that you're coming, Michael. I'll do my best to get the Purified Chamber finished while you're gone. Please be careful, Michael. This really was the era of Pokemon games where they would say your name over and over again, just to add extra dramatic tension, I guess? I don't know why they would do that, because even the Mystery Dungeon games that came out around this time, they went really hard on saying your character's name over and over. Up in the mountains. Why, would you look at that? Free Pokeball. Not that it really matters. I don't think you can use, or can fight Shadow Pokemon in this town yet. This is Agate Village. We're famous for the Relic Stone. You can consider this a retirement village. Elderly trainers and Pokemon lead quiet lives here. You know what else excuse me. You know what else has a quiet life here? Secrets. Super Potion. Just robbing this lady of her 2 treasure chests.
Ho ho ho. Do you know who I am? I'm the teacher lady. I know many kinds of moves. Are there any moves you wish your Pokemon knew?
So, keep coming back to her later on, and she'll be able to keep teaching you different moves. At least that's what I remember being the case. So, we'll probably make use of her later. Back when I was a kid, I didn't really see much point in going to see her. But nowadays, I can see that even the starting moves are not terrible.
This gets my blood pumping. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die now. I'm having a heart attack. As we speak. Go Oddish. You know, a friend of mine hates Oddish. He lives in Gateon Port. Do you know him?
Alright, so what I'm thinking here is try to target one of them specifically, and I think we're gonna go for Machop here. Single one out, and try to take it out before it does much damage. Shwabam! I'm getting a little worried because Tackle didn't do a whole lot. Fever Pitch. And here's the serve. Ow. So if I bite Oddish, we have the potential of flinching. If we stayed in reverse mode, we probably could have knocked it out. But, I'm good. I think we can make do with what we got. Whoop! I don't know how this guy retired with 2 level 7s. Maybe he caught them while he was here in the village? I don't know. Well, actually, he couldn't have caught them because Pokeballs don't normally get sold here. In the region, I mean. Although I guess even Agate Village has good imports.
A fine battle. Highly enjoyable. It was very fun. Ah!
Yes? Oh, you've come calling on Eagan. Eagan's house is right there, but he went out earlier and hasn't returned. He went running off shouting something about someone coming or not coming. I can't quite remember. Yeah, that's very helpful. Thank you. Whatever your name was. Over here, you'd think there'd be an experience share like in Coliseum, but no. Nothing that useful. Hey, Apuchiana, I know what that looks like.
I heard this child calling for me, so I came around to see what was the matter. Well, I found something quite nice. I know. We should have a battle, and if you can beat me, I'll happily give you what I found.
Was it an experience share that the protagonist of the first game did pick up in this lore? Ah, Puchiana, that's funny. I don't feel particularly in danger with this combo of Pokemon, but well, might as well just do the same thing as before. Unless... Here I go. Dip-a-dip. Get one shot, fool. Belish Navidad.
Ah, most impressive indeed. Here you are.
Is that Bullet Seed?
I'm sure you'll find it useful.
Bullet Seed shoots 2 to 5 seeds in a row, but this was before it was actually kind of usable. Hey, Eagan, I'm here for a Hello?
Hello, what a darling trainer you are. That's my other name. I'm Bella. Did you want something of me? Oh, Eagan, you say? Ah, so you've come calling to see my husband. Most people do. They're never here to see me. Maybe perhaps Michael? Ah, just as I thought. You are Michael. We've been expecting you. Michael! We got word about you from Lily, you see. We understand that you want to purify Shadow Pokemon. You see, my husband heard from Lily. Why, you should have seen his excitement and enthusiasm, shouting, "This calls for my services," or some such. He went off running to who knows where. He hasn't come back since.
Bella, dear, I've got everything ready. We're ready for our visitor from the HQ lab wherever he arrives. Oh?
Oh, hello, dear. Our guest Michael has just arrived.
Oh, so you're Michael. We've been waiting. I'm Eagan. I've heard everything that Lily has to say. As you know, to purify a Shadow Pokemon, it must open its heart to the trainer. While there are several approaches, battles are the best, no doubt at all. The place to do that here is in the Relic Forest, which is home to the Relic Stone. I will go ahead and wait for you there. Later!
My husband is so impatient, as you've just seen. In his day, he was hailed as the greatest trainer, but that was a long time ago. Anyway, I'm just gonna go watch my shows.
Torchic picture on the wall. Separate beds. Facing... Why is there headroom over here? This is a very oddly designed room. They don't sleep together, and their beds are in the center of the room, with only the headboard as their, like, where to rest their head, and there's space to walk behind them. That's just weird. The daycare lady retired, but not to worry, her granddaughter's supposed to take over the daycare business. She went to bring in the new girl here.
Hello, I'm the name rater.
I was wondering if he was still here. Let's name Vaporeon, because, yeah, I haven't given it a... Michael never gave it a name before. But what would I want to name it? I have an idea for a name, but I don't know what the right verb would be. Basically, I want to name it... So, I was thinking drop. Or plip. But neither of those sound particularly fitting. Isn't it called rainy in Japanese? So why would I just name it Rain? Or no, it's called Showers. That's what it's called in Japanese.